Hello, this is Carl Gallups. Welcome to this special Freedom Friday Commentary edition. Michael Shrimpton is a member of the bar in Great Britain and a specialist in national security and constitutional law, also strategic intelligence and counterterrorism in Great Britain and the USA. He has a wide-ranging connection with Western intelligence agencies and among ex-Soviet bloc agencies. He is also an adjunct professor of intelligence studies, Department of National Security, Intelligence and Space Studies, the American Military University, teaching intelligence subjects at master's degree level to intelligence officers. He has represented the United States and Israeli intelligence officers in law and has briefed staffers on the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence and the Joint Congressional Inquiry into 9/11, also addressing panels on terrorism in Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles. In other words, this intelligence specialist, Michael Shrimpton, knows his stuff. In a video of which I was recently made aware, this intelligence professional, Michael Shrimpton, says Obama was born in Mombasa, Kenya.
Those who don't know the problem with Obama, and by the time this is viewed on the internet, it will probably be all over the newspapers. He was born in Mombasa in Kenya. It's very interesting because that sits on British intelligence files. His father was close to the Mau Mau. He used to run guns and money into the Mau Mau. He was a link man between the Mau Mau and the German intelligence network in East Africa. And Obama was born in Mombasa in about 1960. His mother, we think, was one of Obama Sr.'s many mistresses. And the woman who is now dead, who is allegedly his mother, wasn't pregnant in July 1960.
He says that this information is within British intelligence files, hard copy documented. He says that the CIA actually ran some DNA tests on Obama's alleged grandparents and Obama when he was a senator and was unable to match his DNA with Obama's alleged grandparents. He also said that the Clintons know this information, that he made them aware of it, that John McCain knows this information, that Senator John Edwards knows this information, that a former director of the CIA under Bill Clinton knows this information and does not deny it. He also says that the Daily Telegraph out of the UK has this information and does not deny Obama's Kenyan birth. He also said, surprisingly, that the Honolulu Advertiser does not deny the records of his birth in their newspaper are fake. So Michael Shrimpton, a national security and strategic intelligence professional, says it is undeniable and hard copy documented that Obama was born in Kenya, and that very key national and international players know it. But don't forget, the Kenyan ambassador, Peter Ogego, told us when Obama won the election, he went on talk radio in the United States and told us Obama was born in Kenya, and said that they knew the village in which he was born and they were going to erect a monument. Don't forget, his alleged grandmother said he was born in Kenya and was present at his birth. His alleged stepsister said he was born in Kenya and was present at his birth. His publishers, his literary agent, Acton and Dystel, from 1991 to 2007, for 16 years, they published his biography touting Obama as, quote, born in Kenya and raised in Indonesia and Hawaii, end quote. They only withdrew that bio information in 2007 when Obama was, surprise, surprise, running for president. We also know that the birth certificate, the only identifying document that Barack Obama has ever proffered to the public world, has been subject to a 2-year criminal forensic investigation. It has now been proven to be a 100% fraud and forgery. Reed Hayes, a digital document expert, one of the nation's foremost digital document experts, who has written multiple books on digital documentation, has filed a 40-page affidavit with the Sheriff's Office of Joe Arpaio and the Cold Case Posse under Commander Mike Zullo. Reed Hayes says in that 40-page affidavit that the birth certificate proffered by the Obama administration is a 100% fake, fraud, and forgery. Reed Hayes has done much work for the Perkins Coie law firm, who happens to be Obama's law firm in Hawaii. The Congressional Research Service, the official investigative arm of Congress, has claimed in writing, which we have posted here on P.P. Simmons many times, that no one has vetted Barack Obama completely, and no one has seen his identifying documents. That's the Congressional Research Service. And now we have this striking information coming from this intelligence professional who says that it is documented. It is well known by high officials nationally and internationally Obama was born in Kenya. So you might ask, well, so what if Obama was born in Kenya? Well, let me tell you, so what? That makes him an unconstitutional president. It makes him an unlawful man in the White House. Worse, it makes him an illegal foreigner as commander-in-chief of the number one superpower in the world's military. It makes him an illegal foreigner with his finger on the red button. It makes him the one who has instigated the downsizing of our military, an illegal foreigner. It means an illegal foreigner has caused the destruction of our medical system. An illegal foreigner has increased our national debt beyond recovery and the certain destruction of our economy. And even more sinister than that, if Barack Obama was born in Kenya, as this intelligence officer says, as the ambassador said, as his grandmother said, as his stepsister said, as his publisher said, if he was born in Kenya, it means that he ran for office as president on purpose with full knowledge that he was not constitutionally eligible, and he has spent the last 5 years lying to the American public, the American Congress, and the American courts, and the American media. And that means that he and his operatives have spent the last 5 years hindering legitimate investigations and concealing the truth. It also means that a foreigner is in the White House and needs to be immediately deposed. But you know who I hold most accountable for this atrocity if he was born in Kenya? Congress and the Supreme Court. Both have refused to do their constitutional duty to vet, investigate, and expose this historical and national tragedy. Equally responsible is the mainstream media, which has spent most of its time trying to marginalize rational thinking people who are simply looking at the evidence before our own eyes, declaring, wait a minute, this emperor has no clothes.